This is Mayor Oliver Gilbert, and we've gone virtual. Now, while we're staying at home, staying safe, I want to make sure that the activities we enjoy together as a community could be brought to you online. Join me for yoga with S3 Yoga Studio. Let's stretch and meditate together. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Savannah from S3 Yoga. Welcome to your full body stretch. Today we're going to be focusing on the core. So we're going to do some great core work, whether you're a runner, swimmer, biker, you're walking, sitting at your desk. Strengthening the core is so important. It makes a lot of our human functional movements that much easier when you have a strong core. So you'll notice throughout our postures today in the yoga class that we're just not going to do much different routine, but we're just going to be mindful of opportunities where we can engage our core. We'll do a little bit of core work. I promise I won't be too hard on you. So just come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. I always say you can put a leg out, grab a pillow, just get comfortable. You already know today I am sipping on just some seltzer water, lemon and lime slices, super fresh, super hydrating. Especially in the summer, water gets boring to me after a while. So doing that, the unsweetened, just straight up bubbly water, just zhuzhes it up a bit. So coming to that comfortable seat, we're just gonna come to the breath. So taking deep inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. Just begin to arrive at the mat. Begin to put the mind down. You know, we have so many thoughts that go on throughout the day. Just take this next 30 minutes as an opportunity to just be present. And how do we become present? The most simplest, quickest way to do it is coming in tune with our breath, our breathing. It is our life force. In yoga, we call it our prana. And now as you begin to become aware of your breath, maybe slow it down a bit. Maybe on each inhale, breathe in a little bit deeper. And I invite you on your exhales now to exhale through the nose. So in and out through the nose. Good. We're going to work through one of my favorite breathing exercises. It's super simple and a great way to get the heart rate up and bring oxygen straight to our bodies. So on your inhale, you're going to shoot your arms up over your head, spirit fingers out. And then on your exhale, bring your arms down, clasp those fingers. Inhale, shoot the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. That was 4. We're going to do 30 of those. Go as fast or as slow as you like. Don't worry, I'm counting. 10 more. Keep going. Beautiful. Just immediately feel energized. I learned that during my Yoga for Athletes training. Now we're ready to get moving. So first we're gonna come on our hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. So with tabletop, this is already an amazing opportunity to be mindful of our core and engage it. So hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip distance apart. Your back is flat as if a string were pulling your spine, so really elongating through the spine. You're protracting your shoulders away from your ears. And here, all right, you don't want to arch your back quite yet. So tuck that tailbone, and what do you know? We're already activating that core. Good, so we're going to come into our cat-cows. On your inhale, you're going to look up, arch the back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine, bowing the head. Good. I want you to keep doing this on your own count now. So you can speed it up, you can go slower, whatever you feel your body needs. Maybe walking side to side here. We're just waking up the spine. Maybe coming into a lazy upward facing dog, lazy child's pose. This is your body, your practice. So just do whatever feels good for you in this moment. I can't emphasize that enough, right? So don't worry about keeping up with the pace of which we're going today. You can speed it up if I'm going too slow for you, or you can slow it down, right? This is the beauty I love about just practicing at home, right? Like you don't have to worry about an intimidating yoga class, you know, just take your time. It's not that serious. Good, so we're gonna meet back in that tabletop position. On your inhale, you're gonna extend your right leg long, left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Your right hip's gonna naturally wanna peel open. Make sure you keep that hip square with the mat. Good, so we're working our core muscles already. Good. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Curve the spine just like we did that cat-cow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back to tabletop position. Good. We're going to do the opposite now. Opposite side now. Left leg, right arm. So really reach here. Like, shoot that right arm. Point that toe. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really giving it all. Good. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Curve the spine. Inhale, extend. Using our core to keep our core stable. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Exhale, tabletop position. Good. You're going to shift your hips back now, coming into a child's pose. You're going to walk your hands out as you elongate the spine, resting your forehead, your third eye on the mat. Don't worry about if your butt is touching your heels. Is mine, you know, every day is something different for me, right? So, is my butt touching this time? Don't worry if your butt's not touching. Just coming back to the breath for a moment. And always remember, child's pose is an option for you. No matter what point in class you need to take a break, I want you to come to child's pose, okay? Good. On your inhale, you're going to come back up into that tabletop position. This time, we're going to tuck our toes. First, extending our legs out. We're going to come into a high plank. So with high plank, shoulders still away from the ears, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip distance apart still. Good. So you want your back to be flat here, as if you're balancing something in between your shoulders. Beautiful. Exhale. Shift the hips up, downward facing dog. Notice how my hands and feet did not move from that high plank to down dog. So don't worry about your heels touching the mat here. Just begin to pedal the heels. This is our first downward facing dog of class. So like, it's all right if, ooh, your hamstrings are feeling it. Ooh, my shoulders, my back is feeling it, right? This is the first one, so just feel it out. That's what I love about yoga, is that it gives us the opportunity to really observe and like, through each movement, see what our body needs. What's weaker than something, or stronger, or what's tight. It's an amazing opportunity to learn your body, so when you're training, when you're working out, or maybe this is your workout. Beautiful. So from here, you're just going to begin to walk your toes to come meet your hands at the top of the mat. You're going to grab onto your elbows and fold over the legs, coming into ragdoll. So feet are hip distance apart. Have a slight micro bend in the knee so your chest is really resting on your thighs here. It's not about the hamstrings as much as it is really just releasing that lower back. So take a bend if you need. Good. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Flubber the lips. Whew. Just let it all go. Let gravity do the work. Good. You're slowly going to release your elbows now. And vertebrae by vertebrae, with your head being the very last thing to come up. We're going to come into Tadasana, mountain pose. So with mountain pose, feet are hip distance. For me, my back naturally curves, right? So this is a great opportunity here. Tuck that tailbone, engage the core, palms facing forward. We're standing tall and strong like a mountain. Good, on your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead, taking a slight micro bend in the back. Exhale, fold over the legs. On your inhale, you're going to look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step, high plank. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, lower all the way down to your belly. On your inhale, you're going to come up to a baby cobra. So what does baby cobra look like? Toes and heels are touching, squeezing those glutes, lifting our chest, lifting our heart, gazes at the ceiling. Deep breaths. Good. On your exhale, you're going to tuck your toes, push your body up, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Good. On your inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up, coming into a 3-legged dog. Don't worry about getting that leg super high. Like, doesn't need to be all in. You want to keep your hips square, facing down towards the mat. Beautiful. On your exhale, you're going to bring your knee to your nose and then step the right foot through. Literally, you can bring that left knee down and pick up the foot to get there. Good. And now we're just going to rock side to side while we're here, bowing the head, beginning to open up that left hip. I don't know about you guys, but that left hip for me is always super tight. Beautiful. On your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up over your head. tucking the tailbone in. So you don't want to bear all that weight here. This doesn't do anything. I'd much rather be up here feeling that great hip stretch. Deep breaths. Good. On your exhale, bringing your hands down to the mat, stepping your right foot back to your downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Curve the spine. Step that left foot through. Drop your back right heel. And just rock side to side, opening up that right hip socket. Bowing the head, let gravity do the work. You know, a lot of the times, those poses that we have to hold, those are the hardest, right? Slowing things down. Good. On your inhale, slowly with control, coming up, arms over our head. Deep breaths, maybe taking a slight bend in the back. Exhale, arms down to the top of the mat. Step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe here for 3, 4, 2. On your exhale, you're going to bend your knees. And on your inhale, jump or step to the top of the mat. I'll step with you guys on this first one. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, palms press, reach over your head. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. How we feeling? Shake it out. Good. On your inhale, arms up, palms pressed. We're going to flow for a bit now. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step, high plank. Now you can take that knee bend that we did earlier, or exhale all the way down to a low plank, hover over the mat. Don't let your belly touch. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. If you see, look, my legs have not touched the mat yet, right? So keep them hovering. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let the breath be louder than the thoughts. Good. On your inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up, coming into that three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. We're going to do a little core activator here. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Pause here. Smile. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to nose, stepping that right foot through, this time coming up into a high lunge. Breathe here for 3, 4, 2. Good. Exhale, we're going to drop that back left heel, coming right in to our warrior 2. Gazes at that right middle finger. Right knees, look at that, 90-degree angle. Core is engaged, right? So we don't want to let all that weight, this isn't doing anything for us. When you tuck that tailbone, engage the core, we're light and lifted up here. Good. On your inhale, you're going to reach forward, reverse. Good. On your exhale, coming into a warrior 2. Now we're going to come right into extended side angle. So right forearm on your right thigh, reaching that left arm up and over your ear. So not across like so. I want it up and open so that, look at that space here. Good. If it's in your practice, you can bring that right hand down to the mat or wrap it around if you feel like being fancy today. Whichever spot you're at, just commit. So like, don't kill yourself trying to be all fancy. I'd much rather you be right here. Good. So from wherever you're at, we're gonna do a little core activator. Reaching that right arm up, framing our face so beautifully. I feel like this is way harder than it looks, right? Whew. Breathe through it. We're strengthening and lengthening. Good. Exhale, bring the arms to the top of the mat. Step that right foot back. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose if you can. Activating our Ujjayi breath is what we call it in yoga. Good. On your inhale, lifting that left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, curving the spine. Hold it here. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Pause here. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Stepping that left foot through. Take your time. So a little trick I like to use. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze those glutes. Use that core strength to slowly and gracefully come up to that high lunge. Deep breaths. Let the breath be louder than the thoughts. Good. Exhale, dropping that back right heel, coming right in to our warrior two. Gaze at that left middle finger. So with warrior two, I really want to emphasize, like, shoot those arms back. Like, your arms are working just as hard as your legs here. So like, what does this do? Right? What does this do? We're strong like a warrior. Good. Inhale, reach forward, reverse. Grabbing onto your thigh, your shin, whatever's available to you. If you want to wrap that right arm around. Good. Exhale. Gracefully coming into that extended side angle on the left side, left forearm on the left thigh. Whatever variation you did on the right, let's do it on the left. Beautiful. And wherever you're at, from here we're going to lift that left arm to frame our face parallel to that right arm. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the top of the mat. Step that left leg back. Downward facing dog. Breathe here for 3, 4, 2. Good. On your exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump or step to the top. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, palms pressed, reach over your head. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, arms by your side. Shake it out. Take a sip of water. Whatever you need. Good. Coming back to Tadasana on your inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step, high plank. Exhale, low plank, hover. Your belly or legs should not be on the mat. And now we're pushing our arms up to upward facing dog. Still, only hands and feet touching the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. On your inhale, you're going to step your right foot through, coming up into that high lunge. Good. On your exhale, opening up to warrior two. Now we're just going to bring our hands on our hips, making that right foot, make it parallel to that back left one. So we're standing tall like this. Good. On your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead. And on your exhale, flat back. Keep it flat for as long as you can. And we're going to fold over. Wide-legged forward fold. Bowing the head. Feeling what a great hamstring stretch this is. And really just let gravity do the work. If you want to come into ragdoll, you can. Good. On your inhale, reaching your arms up. And we're just going to immediately just bring our hands behind our back, interlacing our fingers behind our back like so. And then on your inhale, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, fold over the legs. So I'm super bendy, so like my hands go all the way down here. If your arms are at your lower back, that is just fine. Wherever you begin to open, it's really just about opening up the chest, right? Opening up the heart. So wherever you begin to feel a stretch and that's comfortable for you, that's exactly where you need to be today. Breathe here. Beautiful. On your inhale, coming up. Now we're going to bring our heels in. Arms, hands at heart center. As if we were sliding down a wall. Shift those hips forward. Coming into Malasana. So let's see how low you can go. Woo, without falling. I got my wall here. Good, so we're opening up the hips. You can rock side to side. Good, breathe here. Beautiful, on your inhale, coming up, fold over the legs. And vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up. Arms overhead. Exhale, sink those hips back down to Malasana. We're just moving here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat down. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sinking them low. We're going to come all the way down to sit. You're going to come lay on your lower back, bringing our knees to our chest, rocking side to side, massaging that lower back. Taking a moment. Good. Now, from here, we're going to use our core now to come lift us right into boat pose. So knees are at that 90-degree angle, arms by our side, and we're holding it. I'll count us through. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. 4. Exhale out. 5. 7. Breathe loud. I should be able to hear you. 9. Good. 10. Come down. I'll let you rest completely. So really just completely rest. We're going to do 2 more just like this. Inhale, lift. Let's go. You got it. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come down slowly. Beautiful. Relax. Good. Last push. Inhale, lift. 10. 9. touching off Daisy. Good. Knees to your chest, rock them side to side. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into happy baby. So the hips are also so important. Whether you're an athlete, you're training a lot, hip mobility is key. So we're going to come right into happy baby. So you're bending your knees wide here, taking your hands from the inside of your thighs, grabbing onto your heels. And you can use your elbows here as brackets as you alternate knees touching the mat. The goal is to ultimately get both knees to touch the mat at the same time, touch the floor at the same time. I've been doing yoga for like 8 years now. Still can't do it. That's okay. Practice, practice, practice. What I love about happy baby, well, you're rocking side to side, smiling like you're a happy baby. But also, like, you can do this in your bed. Like, there's no excuse. Good. Now from here, we're going to slowly bring our feet to the mat, coming into a half bridge. So how do we get into half bridge? Our knees are bent. We bring our heels as close to our butt as possible. Forearms are planted on the mat. And on your inhale, you're going to push your hips up, forward, squeezing the glutes. If it's available to you, you can go ahead and interlace the fingers, tucking the chin to our chest, coming into our half wheel. Good. All of it, you should be able to lift your toes if you needed to, right? So all of that weight is in the heels and squeezing those glutes to keep us lifted. Good. Exhale, come down. And just slowly rock forward and back, coming up to sit. You're going to extend your legs long, coming into a seated forward fold. So, before we get into it, you really want to be grounded here through the sit bone. How do we do that? We're going to move our butt cheeks out the way. So we're really sitting, literally, boop, boop. Got some junk in the trunk. Let's do it. On your inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, keep that flat back for as long as you can, and then fold over. I'd much rather you keep that flat back and have your hands on your leggings, on your thighs even, than killing yourself trying to grab your toes. That does not do anything, right? So wherever you're at, just surrender. Let gravity do the work. And just breathe through it. On your inhale, just look up and lengthen the spine. We're still folded over. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, breathe deeper. Fold over. Giving our hamstrings one full final stretch. How often do we take this time to really stretch? It's so important when thinking about longevity. We want to be able to move till the day we die, right? So the time you take now, it doesn't even have to be a full 30-minute class, right? Take that 5-10 minutes. Either before, I'd say both before and after a workout if you can, to do those hamstring stretches, do those hip openers, do those core activators. set that great foundation. Good. On your inhale, reaching your arms up over your head. On your exhale, we're just going to bring our hands behind our back, fingers facing inward or out, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Good. On your inhale, you're going to lift your hips, just coming into a reverse tabletop. Reverse plank, excuse me. Beautiful. Exhale, bring your hips down. Bringing our arms parallel to our legs. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way down, using our core with control. Slowly with control, coming into Shavasana, our final relaxation. Let your weight completely sink into the mats. I always remind my students, Shavasana is the most important, I would argue. It's the most important part of class. It's a pose. Shavasana is a proper pose. And it's so important because it allows our body to reap all of the benefits of the postures that we just did. So let your weight sink into the mat. Let your feet fall open. Just completely relax. Make whatever adjustments you need. If we're at a class, like at a yoga studio, I would tell you guys to stay here for at least 10 minutes. So you're in the comfort of your own home, so stay here as long as you need. If you'd like, you can join me, first coming to our right side. Tucking our knees to our chest, coming into a fetus position. And then slowly pushing ourselves up to sit. Should be a little bit easier to sit now. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center. Coming back to the breath. I always close with Loka Samasta Sukhi no Bhavantu. It is not religious, it's just Sanskrit, and it means may all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness. I invite you to bring your hands onto your forehead, on your third eye, remembering that that true teacher, that true happiness, that true bliss is not attached to any person, place, or thing. It comes from within you. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Keep showing up. Keep practicing. This is Savannah from S3 Yoga, and I'll see you guys next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's session. Join us every Monday at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook Live for Yoga with Savannah. If you want to view the session again, visit cmgengage.com/virtual. Namaste.